The following bout is scheduled for one fall, 30-minute time limit.
While he's been away from the company for a little while, he's had his finger on the pulse. He's had his eyes on the product. And I think he feels slighted and disrespected that he's not getting that championship opportunity. Speaking of Josh Alexander.
Now Isaiah Moore, he's around a monitor. He can hear what Josh just said there.
Introducing first, from Buchanan.
All right, and I'm not going to put words in anyone's mouth, but it's clear this is the biggest match of Isaiah's career. All right, he needs this win more than Josh does. But for a man, a world champion of Josh's caliber, a man who's been international television of Josh's caliber, to say he doesn't know who this guy is, you're giving this guy a little bit more rocket fuel than you may expect.
Absolutely. Isaiah Moore has stepped up to the occasion. Any opportunity he's been given here in AAW.
I'm going to say it. Anyone can lose any night. Anyone can lose any night.
All it takes is 3 seconds. And a hero's welcome to the Berwyn Eagles Club.
His opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, 230 pounds, walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Pound for pound, Isaiah Moore! Sweet Jeebus wipes him out in the aisleway, and the human highlight says, you want to doubt me? You want to say I don't deserve the opportunity? Heading up to the top rope.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Frog splash! Alexander down! Isaiah, upset of the year now!
You just saw the air suck out of this room.
And Isaiah Moore, tope suicida onto the walking weapon. I had a whole soliloquy I was going to say during the entrance of Josh
you
Alexander.
had your notes written out. It doesn't matter. The script has been changed.
And the human highlight eats a right hand. Alexander
boy.
able to turn the tide. And a devastating backbreaker on the unforgiving ring apron. Josh Alexander built different. Oh no. And now Josh Alexander wasting no time. A heat-seeking missile. Sending Isaiah Moore crashing to the outside.
And now the match starts. The rash guard is off. That's when the match starts.
The rash guard's off. The headgear has been strapped. You know damn well Jets watching in Toronto, Ontario, cheering Daddy on, saying welcome back to AAW.
Oh boy.
And Alexander doesn't want to let him down. He does not want a pinfall loss to spoil a homecoming.
In terms of athletic representatives of Ontario, it seems like Alexander's an easier bet than the Maple Leafs right now.
It's Alexander into a backbreaker, puts him down. Josh Alexander now with the cover.
Look at the pace change so quickly. I've never seen a match open so explosively. Isaiah went 90 degrees over the top rope, out of the ring, into him.
That's what Josh Alexander does best.
That's stuff they draw in a comic book. He just did that as a human being.
He changes the tide of the contest. He knows how to wrestle his match better than anybody on the planet. Especially here in an AAW ring, there's nobody more dangerous than Josh Alexander in the Berwyn Eagles Club. Multiple-time AAW champion, a man who's beaten Samoa Joe, a man who's beaten Eddie Kingston. Woo! And a German suplex with the bridge only gets the 2 count.
Yeah, of course, you know, that cravat was in deep there, and Alexander was the only person who had the key.
And peeling back the curtain, this is what you call a locker room sellout. Behind me,
yeah, I can tell you.
Members of the AAW roster watching this contest because they know the magnitude that this could have over the entire landscape of AAW. Josh Alexander, his first night back in the company, stops the young upstart dead in his tracks. Isaiah Moore defeats Mr. AAW. One of those headlines is going to be true here tonight. Oh, and Alexander looking for that C4 spike. But it's Isaiah Moore hoisting him onto the shoulders. Alexander finds his way out, but eats a savant kick. And now the
Don't
human
give him an
highlight.
inch. Don't give him an inch.
Satellite DDT in the ropes, spikes him. As Alexander's down, Isaiah Moore, he's spending that energy, but he needs to take advantage of the opportunity. There's not going to be many chances you have with Josh Alexander prone down in the center of the ring. You have to get those covers when you get the chance.
I saw a couple people, dojo mates with Isaiah, doing some high fives right behind me, saying, watch, he'll show him. He's got something in the tank. But this is Josh Alexander. A 60-minute contest for him is not something he's gonna brush his feet off on. He's ready for it.
That's a warm-up.
That's a warm-up.
And a European uppercut from Josh Alexander gets met with an elbow strike from Isaiah Moore. Isaiah Moore rattled. Alexander saying, is that really the best you got? Caught the haymaker. And a clothesline takes him off of his feet.
All right.
Isaiah Moore turns him inside out. And a heel kick catches him on the jaw. Isaiah feeling it. Alexander feeling the effects. Josh stops him dead in his tracks. Gets the boots up. Oh! Innovative neck breaker there from Isaiah Moore. Quick cover. Stacks him, only able to get the two. But what I really liked about that cover of Isaiah Moore, he stacked him, he put all of his weight onto the shoulders of Josh Alexander.
You hook the leg.
He's
You hook
making
the leg, you
Alexander
finish.
spend energy that he may not have 15 minutes from now, 10 minutes from now.
Foot on the gas here. Foot on the gas. Don't take it off, Isaiah.
Oh, Alexander had him scouted. And hooks in that ankle lock. And I know Alexander said he didn't know who Isaiah Moore was, but that right there, that maneuver just shows he does his homework.
I'll say this, though. Josh could break his leg right now if he wanted to.
If he really wanted to.
And he's not doing it.
Oh, Isaiah able to find his way out the back door of that ankle lock.
Who's taking this more seriously?
I mean, for Isaiah Moore, this is the biggest test of his career, bar none. You can tell he's putting the work in the gym. He's probably added 10 pounds of muscle since his contest was announced. But a brain buster from Alexander changes the tide. And only gets the count at 2. I think it's tough to say any wrestler takes any match more serious than Josh Alexander does.
True, but is he taking his opponent seriously? He said he didn't know his name.
That's the question that we have to ask. And the way that question's going to be answered is by who gets the 1, 2, 3.
And now you see some frustration. This guy's a submission specialist. He's a human cyborg. He is the most truly cybernetic wrestler since Kurt Angle. And
Samoan hooks, hoists some C4 spike. But Isaiah Moore able to muscle his way down, able to muscle his way out of it, but he eats repeated clubbing shots to the back, and now Alexander, gets turned inside out. Kick to the sternum, combination of strikes from Isaiah Moore. Had him scouted, and a right hand catches him on the jaw. Power bomb onto the knee. Power breaker by Alexander and a lateral press.
What's up with that pinfall there? Didn't hook that leg.
If he would have hooked the leg from the start, I think that would have been the 1, 2, 3.
Where's the technical wrestler being technical here?
Oh, and a stomp on the ankle. Isaiah Moore can't stand, he can't fly. As Alexander going back to that ankle lock, now wrenching that ankle in the center of the ring. Isaiah Moore is a far way away from that bottom rope.
Like I said before, I could hurt you if I want to. He's playing with him a little bit. And a disrespectful chop to the sternum. Deadlift, powerbomb. The lights are out in Berwyn, and I think Josh Alexander is signaling for the end of the human highlight. Oh God, onto the shoulders. Spins him out. Torture rack powerbomb. Alexander hooks the leg. Thanks for coming out. No. And now going back to an ankle lock. Okay.
And hey, there you go. That's what you're talking about.
Yes, he's vicing it now. Now this is different. This is let's rip a tendon.
He's got the leg vice in. Look at the way that he's grabbing his forearm on this hold. Rather than, just wrenching at the ankle a little bit, he's got actual pressure on that hold, small joint manipulation, and now taking that heel, putting it on the other leg of Isaiah Moore, making him expend so much more energy to crawl, to get a finger on that bottom rope.
If Isaiah tapped, I think he'd still have a respectable outing here. But I understand where he doesn't want to leave this with everything he can spend in the ring.
Oh, and just like that, Isaiah Moore able to get to that bottom rope.
Look at the realization in Josh. Look at that. He understands he vicing him, he could get dragged to the other side of the ring. Say whatever you want. Josh is still the favorite, but every time he just doesn't sink it in, doesn't dot the I, doesn't cross the T. He's for one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. The technique is not as clean as I've seen it before, and I don't want to say that in front of him because I won't walk away with all my teeth.
No, you won't. You won't have an ankle to stand on if that's the case. And we do have to remind the fans watching at home on High Spots TV, AAW, while we are traditionally in the past, no countouts, no disqualifications, professional wrestling redefined, we're rewriting the rule book. We're re-implementing that referee's discretion. We're putting those rules back in place to put competitive professional wrestling back on the marquee.
Absolutely. A lot of big events coming up here into 2025, so get with us, aawpro.com. If you're watching for the first time, we want to hear from you. The hashtag's right there up on the screen, AAW, a new level.
Oh, and Alexander has that wrist control. Crotches Isaiah Moore on that top rope. And a disrespectful shot to the back of the spine.
All right, this is a quiet, nasty calm here.
This is a very unfamiliar rent district for Josh Alexander. Oh, God. Alexander looking for an avalanche C4 spike. And thank God Isaiah Moore was able to get out of that, land on his feet. Gamengiri stuns the walking weapon.
Ooh, he's going to put all that weight on that ankle.
And now both men jockeying for position. Isaiah Moore! Spanish fly! Go for the damn cover, kid! Roll the other way! Oh, the human highlight! Kick the headgear off! Alexander's down! Isaiah upset all his life! No!
2.8! That was 2.8! Twist and flip over here are losing their mind. We got the whole locker room behind us. If you're watching, let them know. You hear it right now. Let them know.
Isaiah Moore needs to capitalize. He has Josh Alexander in a position I don't think I've ever seen him in an AAW ring.
If Josh wasn't taking this seriously before, he is now.
But it might be a little bit too late. Isaiah Moore heading up to his familiar high rent district. And what the hell? Are you kidding me? Johnny Bravo getting involved.
Referee didn't catch that, did he?
Racking Isaiah Moore on that top rope. And now Josh Alexander. Double underhook.
No.
C4 spike.
No.
Jay Driller, call it what you will, but call it the damn assist. Alexander with a tainted victory.
What's going on here? What is this?
11 minutes, 57 seconds. Your winner, walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Oh, and Bravo throwing the referee away. Is this the man that Bravo had that phone call with? Is this the man that Alexander said is watching his back, calling his shots, getting him the contracts, the championship matches from here on out? And a handshake, signing a deal with the damn devil.
Nice, that's nice. Put the ass in class, thank you. What is going on? You ever see someone talented, so respected, just make such a bad decision?
In one instance, Josh Alexander just tainted 12 years of a career here in AAW. All the accolades, all the adulation that he's had, forget about it now. You're aligning yourself with that jackass?
This was a guy who used to be staked, grade A, every time you saw him in the ring. That you were getting the best match you could. The best match, no shortcuts.
What we just saw was that young man right there take the best professional wrestler on the planet to the absolute limit. And if it wasn't for the Devil in Orange getting involved, Isaiah Moore was getting the victory tonight. Bank on that, Kevin Kellum.
Don't worry about it. The cheating creamsicle will get his eventually.
For the fans watching on High Spots TV, it's time for our intermission. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the next half.